Okay, welcome back to my opinion. This video is going to be about the No Kings propaganda. Um, oh, it's dark on there. Well, this is important, so I'm going to make it anyway. Even if it is dark. Let me see if I can get some light in here a little bit. Okay. It's a little bit better. But yeah, the No Kings. It just blows my mind that people are falling for this. This is a narrative. It's propaganda, most likely pushed by not only the left, the liberals, the Democrats, but maybe wholly or at least in part or even supported by foreign entities such as China, etc. Maybe even some European countries. At least in the sense they're supporting it to some degree. In no way, shape, or form is Donald Trump a dictator or king, and nor has he portrayed that in any fashion, manner, or form. He has not done a single thing that a dictator or king could do or would do. All the things that he's tried to do that courts told him he couldn't, he either found ways around it, which is perfectly legal and constitutional, or he was stuck not being able to do it. A king or a dictator would not have stood by for that. We have presidents who did things in the past, even though Donald Trump has not, that the courts told him, no, you can't do this. Andrew Jackson was told he couldn't do the Trail of Tears by the U.S. Supreme Court. He did it anyway. Was it wrong? Yeah, he shouldn't have done it, but he did. Abraham Lincoln also defied the courts on a few occasions. I forget exactly what it was, but look it up. But yeah, and other presidents did these things too. Donald Trump has not. He has not done a single thing to be labeled a king or dictator. Wherever these people are getting this, and if you notice, it's got to be from outside sources. It's not in these people's heads. They're not coming up with this on their own, because the signs across the country and the slogans are all the same. No kings. Everywhere from California to New York. And yes, it could be a movement, but movements usually don't happen within a day or two. This is something, and we've all seen the footage. I've seen it myself with the Breonna Taylor stuff, in person myself, where people were handing out masks and signs, pre-made and things like that, by the truckload, U-Hauls, etc., in my case. But yeah, Trump has not done one single thing to be a king or a dictator. The left just hates Trump. They have Trump derangement syndrome and can't see anything of what he's doing. The illegal aliens that are here that he's forcibly deporting is something that all presidents have done. It's just Donald Trump is doing it in mass and actually getting stuff done, actually doing something about it. President Obama deported. I think he deported more people than anybody other than Trump now. He just did it quietly, like a dictator would do, very sneaky. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Obama was a dictator. But, yeah. So, it blows my mind just how easily people can be persuaded to believe silly stuff. And I mean, this whole king thing is stupid. And the parade, 1775, June 14th, came before Trump. And that's been a real historical event, the birth of the Army by George Washington. Trump's just one of the first to actually celebrate it. Yeah, it landed on his birthday. So what? Lots of things land on people's birthdays. And if you watch the parade, which if you're a liberal, I'm sure you did, because he was a king. But if you watch the parade, it was very informative, very historical. And there's been other presidents who've had parades like that. George W. Bush, Roosevelt, and there was a few others, several others, that's had parades like that. It just blows my mind. Stop with the no kings crap. You're being stupid. That's I wouldn't even say it's reaching. It's just pure ignorance and pure Trump derangement syndrome. Anyway, tell me what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be safe, especially nowadays. I think we're stepping one foot closer to that civil war. I hope not, but I think we are. And if you do your history, that's pretty much the way the Civil War started in the 1800s, one foot at a time.